What's up, everyone? Arctic here, bringing you guys brand new Running Ranked. This is episode number 8 of season 6, and boy oh boy do we have a very interesting discussion in the previous video, episode number 7, about power weapons. Lots of feelings about the Scorcher, lots of people in agreement, lots of people in disagreement, and I want to clarify one specific thing, especially about the people that kind of commented on that video, like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? It needs an ammo reduction. And whenever you're in game, you listen to people. First off, you can't see the ammo count. Like, I have a sniper and I have 6 shots. No one on the other team and no one on my team, unless I tell them, knows how much ammo I have. So it's really not that important of a figure. I mean, if you look at something like the boom shot, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. But realistically, unless you are probably in a competitive environment and counting shots, when I say the average player doesn't, ammo doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is how you engage in the player. And that's what the premise of that commentary was all about. You don't hear players saying, "Oh my god, that Scorcher had so much ammo, I can't believe I died." You don't hear that. You typically hear, "Oh my god, that Scorcher is ridiculously strong." And then my argument, my situation that I presented in that video was more along the lines of, okay, it's strong. You died to it that first time. The next time you respawn, what are you going to do as a player to react to that guy? I mean, they have an armor skin on, so it's not like you can't identify them. And you can see the Scorcher, they're going to have it out. Are you going to pick the Nasher again, run right at him and hope you get an insta-gib? Are you going to pick the Nasher again, try to get in a nade and still rush him? You're going to throw down the stem and then push him? What are you going to do as a player to change up your style of play? Because the ammo won't matter. You won't know how much ammo they have regardless. Even if they lowered the count and he insta-killed you with the Scorcher, you're not going to know how much ammo he has that next encounter. You're going to be like, oh, well, I died that time. He probably has less than half of his total amount left. Whatever. I mean, I can make it sound as ridiculously vague as possible. The bottom line is you would know as a player. So that wasn't really what I was going for, and I will say I do agree. I think the Scorcher could use an ammo reduction, but that was not at all the premise of that particular episode. So I'm probably going to touch on power weapons again some more. We'll talk about some different ones because that got a lot of response. Now, as the title suggests, for this video, it's about rifle changes, rifles being reverted. Epic has answered the call. They've kind of listened to that poll, which was very important. If you guys are not paying attention to the links in the description, you are doing yourself a disservice on my channel. Remember, I go by the motto, links save lives. People have lots, and when I say lots, I mean tons of questions. I probably, on average, per day, answer anywhere from 20 to 50 questions between the different communities I'm involved with. There's a lot of questions, and I try to provide a lot of information. So if you're not checking the description, again, you are doing yourself a disservice. You probably missed out on the opportunity to vote on some of the changes that were going into effect. Now, and when I talk about the changes, Epic reverted the rifles back to their original shipping balance rate. And, I had 5,000 something views on the thread, or I'm sorry, on the video that I posted about Epic, making a call to action, saying they responded, and maybe 1,000 people voted. So I would really appreciate if you enjoy Gears to be involved with not just my channel but the community as a whole. So 5,000 views, in my opinion, unless you rewatched it 5,000 times, and I know a lot of you guys didn't, go over there and vote. Head over to the forums, go vote, make a difference in the community, be a part of that change, be active. You know what I mean? So I really want to make that, drive that home this particular video, because there is another opportunity for you guys to have an impact on the game. Now, on the forums right now, you'll see a thread, and I have this in the description. Remember, links save lives. Ooh. You guys can vote on flashback maps. I don't know what Epic plans on doing with that. If they're going to actually make some maps return that work a little bit better for, say, like, execution or DBNO game types. What is your perfect Gears Judgment scenario? What is your wish list for Gears Judgment? Now, Fatal Strike actually asked players on Twitter, if you guys follow him, to basically send him emails. I don't want 500 emails. So whatever you guys feel like is the best case scenario, the Gears of War Judgment wish list, so to speak, in your mind, I want you guys to detail it down in the description. That includes 3 or 4 throwback maps from previous Gears titles. Whatever the changes are that you feel like would make it better. Is it no locust being involved? Is it two weapon loadouts? Whatever the case may be, let us know. Let me know. Put it down in the comments so I can kind of take a look at it and be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now, the one thing that I think would make it better, and I'll kind of give some of mine right now, is in terms of maps. And that's really all I particularly care about. I'm fine with the changes of this game. Again, I'm fine with the direction that Epic chose to take it. But for maps, I would really like to see Avalanche check out. Avalanche is Gears 2. Check out is Gears 3. Wow. Let me see. Gears of War 1, War Machine. I would love to see a War Machine remake. Absolutely love it. I actually think it would work pretty well in this particular game. And I think my last one was Old Bones. That's another Gears of War 1 map that I really like. There's a couple other ones that are kind of like, this would be pretty good if they made it a little bit bigger. One of them is Sanctuary, I believe it was Gears of War 2 DLC. I felt like that map was absolutely awesome. And the other Gears of War 2 map was Memorial. So that's a little bit more than 4, obviously, but those were some excellent maps. I think a lot of people could get in those and be like, yeah, this is pretty damn good. And for those of you guys that missed Gears of War 1, or Gears of War 2 for that matter, there's some Gears of War 1 maps in there that are absolute classics. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please check the description and don't forget to give me your guys' wish list. And until the next time, I will catch you later. Peace. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to like the video and subscribe for future installments in the Running Ranked series.